Nigga, this that Jody. Your vet trying to keep hoes off me. I'm outside screaming praise God. Nigga catch ghosts, ain't even that holy. Can't tell time, but I still cut the rollie. Can't do time when the cops start rolling. Sound like...
Hey yo, what's going down? I'm OD and this is Slump Sessions, the show that is the culture. This episode is brought to you by Fishscale84.com and Reneka app builders. Head over to the sites, both sites actually. Check them out. Step your app game up. We got Tobacco Ryan in the building.
Yo, what's up?
How's it going?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you out here, man.
For sure, man.
It's been a couple weeks that I've been hearing your name trying to get out here.
Yeah.
So let's start it out kind of with who is Tobacco Ryan?
Tobacco Ryan, man. Chill person. It's crazy. My name is Cam.
So your name's not even Ryan?
Nah, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah. So, story behind Tobacco Ryan.
Yeah, how did that come about?
Actually, my first rap name was Professor.
Professor?
Yeah, and I stopped rapping.
Okay.
And so when I decided to start back rapping, I just wanted to just bring a whole new style, whole new flavor, and I just wanted to pick something that would stick. And you know, tobacco is a plant that grows, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's not the best plant, but it's the most addictive plant that people fucks with legally.
Yeah.
You feel me? And Ryan is just a character outside of myself. So, you know what I'm saying? Tobacco Ryan is an addiction. You fuck with it.
So I think in some of your songs I've heard you refer to Professor, and I was kind of wondering, you know, what that was, but that's your old name.
Yeah, R.I.P. Professor, Tobacco Ryan 2 extra.
So with the new name, you kind of just wanted to like reinvent yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
So you're putting out music as Professor?
Yeah, I got music as Professor.
Can anybody find that? Or?
Yeah, on datpiff.com. Pretty much all the old mixtape sites. That's why I left it up, because it's classic. It's classic shit.
So, like, whenever you changed your name, was it a whole new style of music, or?
Whole new style of music, whole new wave.
What was Professor like?
More like conscious rap.
Oh, okay,
deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Houston, North Side, Northwest, Acres Home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, whenever you were growing up, what did you actually listen to that actually influenced the style of your music that you listen to, or actually you make now? Because it's definitely different.
Growing up, I used to listen to a lot of growing up, my brother was the one who was playing the music loud on the speakers. So I was really listening to whatever he was listening to. He was listening to a lot of Chameleon, Paul Wall, Razak, 50-50, Lil Twin, like all the, you know what I'm saying, Houston, you know what I'm saying, old Houston music. But as I like started growing up and, you know what I'm saying, venturing out myself, I started listening to a lot of weird stuff. I started listening to the Beatles, D'Angelo, Frank Ocean, Party Next Door.
I could definitely get, you know, all those kind of vibes listening to your music.
Yeah.
Whenever you were like growing up, when did you actually start making music? I mean, you were under the Professor, but when did you start like writing and getting into it?
9 years old.
9 years old?
Yeah, I was with a group called the Fire Boys. I don't know if you know heard of Fire.
No.
She's a producer, entrepreneur here in Houston. She's pretty famous. She goes by Fire, the mogul. We used to call her Fat Alberta. I was with her group, the Fire Boys. It was me, my brother, and this other guy named Caution. I went by Lil Flame.
Okay, so way back in the day.
Way back, like when I was like 9. Then we would do like little freestyles on the Ice House. I don't know if you heard that old show coming up. But then after that, you know what I'm saying, it really didn't go nowhere. So me and my brother just started our own thing, The Boys on Fire. Then I became Professor Flame. Then my brother stopped rapping. Then I just came Professor.
And then
I just stopped rapping. And then next thing you know, Tobacco Ryan.
Tobacco Ryan.
Yeah.
In the building.
Yeah, we had.
So your Instagram, I was going through it. At the top, you have Ghetto Samurai. Yeah. What is the story behind Ghetto Samurai? What is that?
I'm like, I don't know why I have this thing for like the Asian culture.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed you use a lot of like.
Yeah, I use a lot of Asian
Japanese
symbolism.
letters
Yeah.
and.
Yeah. So I just decided to just take that and just like give it a twist. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto samurai, like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's just what you call yourself? That's not like a project, that's just...
No, it's just like, you know, a little nickname.
Okay.
Ghetto samurai. And no telling where that might go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Asian culture, what is it about it that actually inspires you to actually do what, you know, to use it as kind of your thing?
The fact that I don't know anything about it. Yeah, that's probably the main thing.
So you didn't like study up on like Japanese, like how to read it or anything like that, or? I
mean, I've tried it. I mean, like I try to write in Asian and stuff, but as far as just like, I'm very interested in things that I don't know about.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I try to like use it in any way of art that I can, and then like, if I like figure something out, then I'll be like, okay, this is what this means. So let me find out how to display this in this way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I've also noticed on your Instagram you rep pretty hard for FUBU.
Yeah.
You wear a lot of FUBU. You even have I think one of the stories in there you got like FUBU. Yeah. What is it about FUBU that you actually like?
Man, growing up in that era, I just remember growing up and just the FUBU, you know what I'm saying, the baggy denim, like being excited when you would see somebody drive by with spinner rims, like the music that was around at that time. That's just like, that was my childhood memories, you know what I'm saying? I was born in 94, so by the time the 2000s came, I was a youngster. You feel me?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was, you know what I'm saying, those are the memories that I had, the headbands, the wristbands.
I remember all that.
Yeah, like the throwback jerseys and stuff. That's like the feeling I got. So with the FUBU, actually I was gonna come out with a FUBU album, but I put it on hold. Like I dropped a couple of little tracks from it on SoundCloud, but then I was just like, you know, so I'm gonna just like focused on my brand. So that's why I'm working on this new project called Pink Tobacco, A Beautiful Addiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into that one.
Yeah.
So what is Bloomset?
Bloomset, man, that's my team. That's my guys, man. Like, matter of fact, my main guy, Garden, he the one who like really like pushed me to be like, bro, do this rap thing. Like, because I was recording songs like Black Man's and Extra, all those songs are like 2 to 3 years old. Man.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like recording songs just to be recording. And then like when I was more into film. Like I was like shooting videos. I was doing the film thing, trying to like write movies and stuff. And then like I was hooked up with my boy Garden, and then he was just like, he heard my music. He was like, bro, don't you rap? And I was like, yeah. And he was just like, bro, you should like really do that. You know what I'm saying? And use that as your platform. And so that's how the team started building, and they started pushing me, him and the other guys on the team. They started pushing me. Then we was just like, man, let's come up with a name for our team, man. Bloomset, like we all blooming. You know, some tobacco is a plant, garden blooms. My boy June, that's like the month that everything blooms. So it's just like Bloomset. That's just, we all about growth.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So do you ever plan on going back to actually trying to do movies and stuff, or?
Oh yeah, I do this little webisode called Just Friends with the guy named Pierre. He shoots. We 2 episodes in, so I do acting and everything. I model, act, rap. I just try to do it all, bro. You never know what might happen. So yeah, we do movies. I actually co-written a film. I don't want to talk too much about that because there's a lot going on, but hopefully we can get that going. But right now it's just really focused on music, the main thing.
So you do webisodes. What is that about?
Webisode also, this is written by Pierre and his team, which is my videographer. He's over there at 11th Power. Well, Just Friends is basically about this guy named Jonah. And just like the everyday relationship thing, like how you would think that you fool with a person like this, but really y'all just friends, and it's all based around the title, Just Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So you have the whole pink movement going on.
Yeah.
What is the pink movement?
Pink tobacco.
Yeah, like pink tobacco. I think you had some other things that you've been using.
Yeah, pink. Really, I use pink to symbolize like beauty, and tobacco is an addiction. So like beautiful addiction. That's really why I just use it as metaphors.
Okay. So I even in your music, you have a little skit, or like in one of the songs, the girl goes outside and you're like, I only smoke pink tobacco, and she was like, what is it? Yeah. So that's what you mean by it.
Yeah.
So how did you actually get into modeling?
Wow. I think my first time modeling, I was like in the 8th grade, and I hated it.
I was like young.
I hated it with a passion. Like, it was really like my mom was just begging me to do it, and I just did it just to shut her up. And then
she's like, man, you look, man, just go out there and do it.
And I did it, and then I didn't like it. And then as I got older, I felt like that maybe I can brand myself by just being me. And so, you know what I'm saying, not just as a model, but also a role model, and just whoop-de-whoop.
There it is. Yeah. I think, was it yesterday or the day before, you were doing a photo shoot?
Yeah.
What was that for?
That was for L'Oreal Gold. It's a guy who has his own clothing brand. So yeah, he decided to just use me to support his brand, and it was fun, bro. Like, I met this cool photographer. He's also a videographer too. It was a cool experience. Yeah.
So on your Instagram also, you say you're a brand ambassador for, what is it?
Royal Tribe.
Royal Tribe. Yeah. What is Royal Tribe?
Royal Tribe is a clothing brand. The designer his name is Mustafa. This guy's he's real busy. So, you know what I'm saying, he got him a team. I'm a part of his team. And basically what I do is, like, I wear his clothes, whether I'm like performing or, you know what I'm saying, if he has a fashion show, I come down the runway, then I perform at the fashion show. Like, you know what I'm saying, just brand ambassador type thing. I have a video coming out soon, probably like 2019, that we shot, and it's gonna be like fully all his brand. It's like centered around my album, so like it all makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you actually link up with them? Like, how did you meet up with this guy that just wants you to be his brand ambassador?
I was in a fashion show. I was one of the models, and I ended up performing, and I thought his brand was like pretty much the coolest brand there, and I just had a genuine conversation with him, and me and him was on the same page right away. Like, we almost like said the same thing at the same time about, like, you should let me just rock your clothes, and, you know what I'm saying, in the video. And that's how it all started. And then, like, ever since then, I've been a part of his journey. He's been a part of mine, and we've been just brainstorming on a lot of things.
I like that. That's pretty cool. So Rider was the last album that came out, right?
Yeah.
What was it going into that one? What was your mindset like going into that album?
Really, all of those songs were like old songs that I just wanted to just like get out. Like, cause I had like this little mixtape called Pink Tobacco, and then I had a mixtape under Professor, which was called Doggish Ways. So I just decided to like take songs from Pink Tobacco, take songs from Doggish Ways, mix them. You could like tell the difference in like the mixing and mastering of the songs if you really listen to it. And like I just took like songs that everybody like really liked from those, put them together, and created a project called Writer. And I just wanted to display my penmanship, like, you know what I'm saying, my writing. Yeah. And get that out to, like, you know, show people how my writing skills are. And then like my next project is gonna be more creative. You know what I'm saying?
So this was just a bunch of songs that were kind of just pieced together. What was the oldest song that you had recorded on there?
The oldest song, probably Drug Lord.
That was one of the first ones I heard on there.
Yeah. That was probably the oldest song. That was like probably like 2014, 2015.
Wow. And then the album actually came out 2017, right? Last year.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was actually like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, it was sitting. I was sitting on music. You know what I'm saying? My boy was telling me, like, bro, like why are you sitting on all this great music? Like, he heard Close to You and was just like, bro, you you need to put this out. And I was just like, all right, man. And then I put it out. And then, like, I just started getting responses once I dropped the Black Man's video.
That one was good.
Yeah.
Who shot that one?
Pierre, same guy.
Same guy shot that one? What was it, you know, did you have an idea of what the video was supposed to be like, or?
Okay, so there's this artist named Buddy. And he's the one who inspired me to just, like, do that like, to get up and shoot a video. And, yeah. So I got up, went, shot the video. Because in his video, Shine, he was, like, at home, and it felt like he was being himself. So I'm like, let me do a video, like, where I can be myself. Like, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, portray nothing. So I was just like, let me just be in the living room with some regular clothes on, do-rag on, basketball shorts, you know what I'm saying, chilling with my boys, have a female right there, like, everyday thing. And then that's where it went, and then end up going outside, picking a nice little location and just swagged it out. And there you go, Black Man.
I think that's what, you know, kind of attracted, you know, the eyes to the video, is just how kind of natural. It looked very real.
Yeah.
It didn't look like you were in some kind of studio trying to do, you know, trying to paint this picture that wasn't you. That looked very real to you.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
So for an album being pieced together like this one was, there's no real overall tone to the album, because it's actually from two different people, because it's Professor and Tobacco Rhyme.
Right.
So if you had to try to describe what this album is like, what would that be like?
I would say it is very, I don't know, man. It's just like so much. I would just say it's different. Like every song has its own world. So I would just say it's very different. Yeah.
What was your favorite song to actually record on that one?
My favorite song to record? I ain't gonna lie, like, Extra was my most funnest song to record. Because that, like I said, I was talking to y'all beforehand, I was telling y'all, like, that song was an accident. Like, I was, like, me and my boy was freestyling to the Migos instrumental, Mama Told Me Not to Sell Work. Yeah. And we was like, let's record. So cause he had a studio in his room. So we was just playing around, recorded, and I recorded a verse, freestyling to that song. And so next thing you know, like, time goes by, then I'm like, man, like, that verse, like, low-key kind of hard for a freestyle. Let's put that on a real song. And then that's how Extra came. And I was just in the studio just, like, vibing. And then I freestyled the second verse. And that's why I say that song was the most funnest, because I was just free. Like, I didn't have to, like, read off my phone. I was just, like, vibing.
You didn't really sit down and actually try to focus in on trying to write something. It was natural.
Flowed out, yeah.
So whenever you're actually going into a song that's, you know, kind of freestyled, was it exactly how it is on the album, or did you, like, kind of tweak, you know, your freestyle a little bit?
No, like, I was freestyling on the mic, whoop-de whoop-de whoop, and I was just, like, going, and then, like when I redid the actual song, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna say that, because that's not. Then I just, like, picked something else to say. But for the most part, it was just like, oh, just let it flow out.
And it's crazy for a song that was by accident. You actually have a music video, and that's one of your, I think, more listened to songs.
Yeah.
How did that video come about? Was it by the same guy?
Which one, the video?
Yeah,
same guy.
Same guy did that one too?
My videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that one was it has a little bit different look than Black Man's.
Yeah.
What was going into that one?
Bro, I just wanted to have fun, bro. Like, yeah, just wanted to have fun. Wanted to pull out the 40s, you know what I'm saying, the FUBU, and just eat cereal in the car. And and just, like, flex with the grill, you know what I'm saying? I just really wanted to have fun in that video. That's all it was about, like, just.
I'm surprised you didn't spill no cereal in that car.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. I almost choked on it. I almost choked on the cereal. But
trying to shoot a video, you about to die out here.
Yeah, that part we cut that part out. So,
so the new album you have coming is Pink Tobacco. right?
Pink Tobacco, A Beautiful Addiction.
Okay. Oh, it's the whole title.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be A Beautiful Addiction. On the cover, it's gonna be Pink Tobacco, A Beautiful Addiction.
So, what can we expect from that one?
Man, crazy. Like, you're gonna expect like some chill vibes. It's gonna be like it's gonna feel like you like a drug. Like, that's exactly how it's gonna feel. It's gonna come on like a drug. You're gonna turn up. You're gonna have your turn up stage. Then out of nowhere, you're gonna be in your feelings like, wait, how this happen? You're gonna turn up again. Then you just gonna hear some lyrical like, he said what? It's an addiction. That's all I can say.
So is the album actually done, or are you still working on it?
For the most part, it's done. There's some tweaks that needs to be added to it, but for the most part, it's done. I'm really just like focused on like putting out these visuals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't the album actually supposed to come out back in like September or something?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
My team, we just decided to wait because I didn't want to decide when to put it out. I wanted the people to like I wanted to hear it from the people that they wanted it. So I was just like, let me just put out visuals until then, and then like once I get the hype up, then put it out, and then more people be.
So at this point now, do you have an actual date that you're gonna be releasing it, or? Because I think the people are ready. I know the people are waiting for some new music.
Yeah. I mean, as of now, I don't have a particular date, but I would say January.
Okay, so early 2019.
Yeah, start off 2019, most definitely.
So with this album, do you have any features on this one, or is it just all you?
Yeah, I got features. Yeah, a lot of features.
Can you name anybody that's gonna be on this one?
The Asian guy from my extra video, he's on it. His name's Saint Raphael. Killed the track, like killed it. One of my favorite songs on there. I also have my boy Garden, of course. Who else? I have Star, Golden Child. I feel like I'm missing some people.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. Yeah.
So with this one coming out early 2019, are you planning any kind of like release for it, or like any kind of party, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a 2000s party, but it's gonna be my release party. But it's gonna be like 2000s party. So yeah.
What about it? The 2000s actually most attracts you, other than like you growing up in that that time.
I feel like it's finna, like the culture's finna come back slowly but surely.
I can see that. I mean, I grew up. I was born '93, so I grew up in the same time, and that was a good time to be alive.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was good for music.
Yeah.
A lot of the style was really good back in that time.
Facts.
What were you listening to back in 2000, other than like what your brothers were listening to?
Oh, 50 Cent. A lot of 50 Cent.
Because I think 50 Cent did the Get Rich or Die Trying 2002,
he was on 50 Cent
I think.
Hard. Lil Flip. Who else? Dipset. Pretty much a lot. G Unit. A lot.
A lot of different things.
A lot.
How do you take like all these different musical influences and kind of try to incorporate them into your music?
It's the hardest thing, like, cause I get inspired so easily. Like, I can hear something and just be like, I gotta do that in my own way. That just gave me a whole nother idea. Like, oh, I just heard this, that gave me a whole nother idea. And so it's just like, man, like, so it's kind of hard to balance it, but at the end of the day, I always fall back on me, like, on how I want to do it, how Tobacco Ryan is, and you know what I'm saying? No matter how much I get inspired, I always come back to like the true to self mindset.
Trying to do just, inspired stuff, but in your own way.
Right.
A lot of your beats are very like jazzy, a lot of bass lines in them.
Yeah.
How do you go about like picking beats and stuff for this?
Usually like producers like send it to me, and I just like I choose, like I just go through, choose whichever fits me. And like if I can come up with like a catchy melody like right off the back, that's more than likely the one I'm gonna go with or come back to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I think a lot of your beats do have kind of like an old school kind of feel to them.
Yeah.
I really like all the like I like the bass lines and stuff to them because that's really what catches my ear whenever they first start out.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're actually going to like pick a beat, is there like a go-to producer that you have, or
my man Turo Rhodes. Yeah, Turo Rhodes, like he's like one of the first producers that I could say that like fits my whole like idea and where I'm trying to go. And then like he's someone I can like call my brother too. Like I can like I just FaceTimed him like last night and was just like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was telling me, cause he was working on a project too for himself, and he was just like, yo, I got this beat that I'm gonna have on my project, but if you want it, I mean, you can have it. I'm like, bro, nah, I'd rather you have it, bro. Like, you know, you done gave me plenty of beats. So it's just like, it's more like a relationship, like bond, which whoever I have the most like bond relationship with is more than likely where I'm gonna go with it, the beats.
I think it's really good for an artist to have a good team behind them, and you have, you know, your team Bloomset behind you. What is that like in a team kind of stance to have somebody backing you like 100%, like this is what you need to be doing?
It's good. I wish they can be here, but we got a show tonight, so everybody like getting ready.
Okay.
Like my boy had a haircut appointment. He's trying to be bougie. And like everybody like just trying to like get ready for the show tonight. So but yeah, it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying, to have a team. Yeah, I have a lot of like behind the scenes people who help out a lot, you know what I'm saying. They don't even want to be seen. They don't, you know what I'm saying. They just cool. I got people who they just want to be shooters, and I'm just like, bro, you can't shoot everybody for no reason. But nah, like it's cool though to just have a team. It's just people who believe in you and just like see the vision, because a lot of people just don't see your vision, and that's the main thing. Yeah. You have somebody who can see your vision, see where you're going with things, it's always a plus.
Yeah, I mean, behind everybody there has to be a team that I'm sure you have like photographers and producers, and you have your other rappers, and then when everybody comes together with the same vision, it definitely helps at the end of the day. Like everybody has the same motive to be doing something that they want to be doing.
Yeah.
So where is this show that you have tonight?
Oh, it's gonna be in Crosby, Texas.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's not too far from where I stay.
Yeah. So
how'd you get a show out there?
Really, my boy Garden. It's his show. I'm going to support. He been pretty much at every show I've had. So you know what I'm saying, it's time for him to do his thing. So I'm here to support him. I'm gonna be performing too. We got a song together that's gonna be on my upcoming project. So we're gonna perform that. But the other songs, I'm just there rocking with my boy, man, turning up for the team.
That's dope. I mean, shit. Maybe we'll get him on the show pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, he'll love that. He a character, too, so y'all love him. Everybody love him.
Whenever you were growing up, trying to get into music, what was, like, the overall, you know, I know whenever somebody says they're trying to do music, parents are always like, I don't know about that. Well, did you have a good support system from the beginning?
From the beginning, yeah. Now, not really.
No?
Yeah, like, my parents don't really care about the music thing no more. They real like chill, laid back. They just like, whatever you do, just whatever. But like back then, like, yeah, like they was like, yeah, like taking me here and there. But like after a while, when they just feel like, okay, it's not going nowhere. Well, actually, like we didn't know how to do the business part.
Yeah.
So that's, you know what I'm saying. But now that we've matured and I know how to do things a certain way, it's just like they just died off and was just like, okay, you got it from here. You can do your thing. Like,
they think that you should be just like focused on school and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, my mom, she, I mean, at this point, like they really just at this point where they just don't care. They just
whatever you do, you
just live life.
So, like if you're talking to your parents about it, they don't really care too much about the music, or you know, they see that what you're doing is actually producing something.
They just they I mean, they whatever I'm doing.
As long as you're not getting in any trouble or nothing.
I'm not getting into trouble, they don't care.
Yeah.
They just going for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
So where can everybody find your music at?
You can find it on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud.
Everywhere you can find music
or you can go to Google and just type in Tobacco Ryan and then choose whichever platform you want to use.
Or you can go to
By the way, man, Just Smoke video just dropped today.
I was trying to watch it. It was on a premiere.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to see it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been able. I checked it out last night. I tried to watch it. It wouldn't let me. I tried this morning again.
It just premiered at 2 p.m.
Okay, that's why.
So yeah, it's out now.
Yeah,
man.
Go check it out.
Check it out.
I'm gonna check it out after this. I'm gonna have to watch that one because I really like that song.
Yeah.
How did that one come about? That one's with Star, right?
Star, yeah. How did I meet Star? Man, I met Star on Twitter. I was trying to shoot my shot. Then I found out she did music, and so we was just like, all right, let's do this music thing.
Fuck trying to shoot my shot. Let's do some music.
Let's do some music. And like our music relationship like grew. Then she used to come to the studio all the time with me when I was working on a FUBU project. And then cause the Just Smoke was supposed to be on a FUBU project. But yeah, I was in a studio and I was recording Just Smoke, and she was just chilling, and I was just like, what are you doing? You finna get in the booth too? Like, I need some vocals.
We need somebody on this one.
Yeah, and so she was just like out the blue like that, like, yeah. So she hopped on, and she just gave it that extra, you know what I'm saying, vibe that we needed. Just Smoke.
So there's that one. The video just dropped. Is that one done by the same guy that's done all your other videos?
Yeah.
What is this one, like? Since I haven't been able to see it, what is this video like?
It's not the norm. Like if you think of a Just Smoke video, you would think of me in the video just smoking. So I try to like think outside the box, and I'm always about metaphors. So I always use things as metaphors. So like I just used meditation as a form of smoking. So this one is based around meditation. I'm having problems with my woman, and I can't give up the women in my past. So we all took time out to just meditate, and then I end up being with the one that I was supposed to be with it from the beginning. So that's how it just all played out.
Man, go check out that video. Just dropped 2 o'clock. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
I tried last night at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch it. Nothing. I tried again this morning whenever I woke up. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He had put it on a little premiere mode.
I had seen that. I was uploading my last episode of this, and I saw premiere mode. I was like, man, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I didn't know what. Yeah. I didn't know what it was. And then I saw you use it. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Because that's actually pretty dope that you can upload something, and then you just set it to a timer, and it's going to go up at that time.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal.
Yeah, all of it. YouTube. You can watch
everybody
all
on
videos.
Tidal. Come on now. Switch over to something different. Nobody's on Tidal no more.
Yeah. I mean,
you got to get with the times.
Tidal pay the most.
Hey, I don't know the behind the scenes on that, but I just know Spotify and Apple Music's where it's at.
Yeah.
This new album's coming out early 2019.
Yeah. Be
on the lookout for it. You got anything else that you want to promote out there, get out there?
Yeah. I just want to give a shout out.
Go for it.
Yesterday I was looking like doing some like research on where all my listens come from, and I have like a lot of overseas listens. So shout out to all my international supporters from everywhere. Like, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all my supporters. Bloom said we in the building. Hey man,
that's crazy because I think on your story I had seen somebody listen to your songs from like New England or something.
Yeah, from United Kingdom, London.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you think you got support out there?
Well, some videographer I know from out there. I actually, for some odd reason, I know a lot of international people. And once I like introduce them to my music, they just think that I'm some big superstar out here in the States, because they don't really know much. Yeah. And so the music travels like that. But yeah, from the dude from United Kingdom, London, I know him, and he spread the word. So people out there,
that's dope.
Fucking with the extra.
That's dope to be able to know people on the other side of the world are actually feeling what you got going on over here.
Yeah,
man, check them out on all platforms. Check out Just Smoke. Just dropped.
Yeah, Just Smoke video out now.
Out now. Go listen to that writer. Whenever Pink Tobacco comes out, go check it out, man. We got Tobacco Ryan in the building.
Appreciate y'all. Slump Sessions.
Slump Sessions. This episode is again brought to you by Fishscale84.com and Reneka at Builders. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay slump.
Hey.
Hey, nigga, this that Jody. Your vet trying to keep hoes off me. I'm outside screaming praise God. Nigga catch ghosts, ain't even that holy. Can't tell time, but